As a member of the RollerSizeR Fit Club, you get that morning daily regime that comes out on the first of the month. This month it's a little bit late because, boy, am I busy. Get your color out, the one you purchased, and let's begin. Start with 10 to 20 push-ups at the sink. I usually use hot mitts, so my hands are like cushy. I put my hands at the side of my hips, I reach up to where the sink is, and I set my alignment. I want my chest to touch the edge, not my chin. Making sure that I get that full range of motion, chest to the edge. Now let's just say that you're kind of weak and you can't even get all the way to the edge. That's okay. Just do what you can, but this is a whole month to work up to 10 to 20 push-ups at the sink every day. Keep your tummy in. Now what about the feet and the push-ups? You can go up on your toes. You can stay flat on your heels. Bend your knees, maybe one foot and maybe the other foot. In dance, we call that positioning the coupe. All right, push-ups are done. Now we move to reach up. Oh, good morning. If your back is a little tight, this is such a great exercise. Remember to pull on the RollerSizeR to activate it. And I do a little helicopter right and a helicopter left. For my feet, when I do this, I like to cross my right over the left, left over the right. So when I'm twisting, I also get that twist in the lower spine. Feels so good. After the helicopter reach-ups, I move to chin up and then the hip stretch. So I put the RollerSizeR behind my neck. I lift my chin up. I let my head rest. And I put one foot in the front and push my hip forward. And I do both sides. It feels like awesome. If you have your cup of coffee or juice close by, take a sip. Now it's time for that deep squat. Get the hips and the legs, everything open for your day. You want your elbows to go to your knees, not your thighs, your knees, and to get your tushy low. If it's too much, hold on to the sink. Oh, in my case, little OCD here, wipe the floor, little deadlift in that morning daily regime. After the deep sink squat, what's next? Mad woman driver. Pull on the RollerSizeR and twist as much as you can and see if you can get the RollerSizeR to be perpendicular to the floor. A little tight this morning, can't get all the way, but that's why we have a whole month to do it. Now, the next one is put the RollerSizeR down the back of your legs and pull on it. Try to get your nose to your toes. Remember, you got a whole month. This particular morning, I am tight. Now we're going to open up the hips with some side leg lifts. I bring my foot to the front and then I go to the back, so I get a little bit of a different kind of a swing and do both sides. You only have to do 4. Remember, we're just using the daily regime to tune up the body and get it ready for the day. Even if you do this 4-minute workout, just think, if you do it every single day, what kind of results the body can have. All right, time to go to the floor. We love to whittle. On this particular morning, I'm a little tight. Pull up my RollerSizeR, get on my mat, I put it underneath my waist, and I just relax. Now, some of you might be so tight your butt's up in the air. That's a tight back, so you might have to stay there longer. Breathe. The glutes should be on the floor, and we call this a whittle. But before we whittle, we melt. Let the back melt. Then you can let the knees go back and forth. Now, we all know that I injured my right hip. So when my knees go to the left, I feel the pull more on that residual cartilage. But that's okay. Keep moving because the body heals itself if you keep moving. If you don't move, well, you'll stop moving. Now the next exercise is, I kind of like it because it makes me use my lower gut, but I put the RollerSizeR underneath the glutes so I can do this. Now, my legs are kind of low, but remember, I've been doing this a while. Your legs will be higher. And I just put one foot in front of the other. and it's kind of like leg switches, feet switches. Now the RollerSizer's underneath the knees, okay? And when my knees are tight or feeling a little arthritic, I pull on the RollerSizer. I allow one leg to contract over the RollerSizer so the knee gets that stretch and hamstring contraction, and then I let the other leg stretch up. Why do I call it a can-can? Well, you know, if I had the right skirt on, I'd be doing the can-can. This exercise is hamstrings, quads, so good for the knees. Now it's time for rockets. The RollerSizer's still underneath the knees. Hold on tight, use those biceps, rock up, rock back, rock up, rock back. Make sure you don't hurt anybody or furniture. My biceps are in gear. I'm opening up my spine, and it really feels good to start your morning with your spine feeling flexible. RollerSizer behind the neck. I roll back. I look at my tummy. I put my heels together. I call them shears. You can do it two different ways. You can put the RollerSizer behind the neck and do the shears, or you can put it underneath your lower back and do the shears. They're not scissors, legs are opening more. So there you go, the daily. If you want to get another RollerSizer so you can have it in a car or give it to a friend to have a workout buddy, go to RollerSizeR.com. See you next month for the daily regime.